Welcome to the fun side of hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we're coming back to Trials of Cold Steel. Now we are continuing on with chapter 1, but in the last episode we met the adorable creature known as Towa. We found out that Sarah had actually signed us up to do jobs for the student council, which as we know, Towa, the adorable little darling as she is actually the student council president. So let's go and see what she has in store for us today. Afterwards, Reed returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be... yeah, no one cares about that. We have to give out the... Alright, President Towa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow is our first free day, so we should get this done by tonight. Yep. Yeah, the story progresses if you return to Reen's bedroom. Alright, where are we going first? 205. This should be Maki's room. Who is it? It's me, Reen. I've got something here for you. I've got the meth. Open the door. Right there. Right out of the Maki's student notebook. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Well, it's Sarah making us go to all that trouble, but okay. Oh, don't worry about it. Were you in the middle of studying there? I'm sorry if I interrupted you. No need to be sorry for that. How did you know I was studying, though? Because you seem like the kind of person who studies every night. You got pencil marks all over the sides of your hands? Jesus Christ. Well then. You should make sure to do plenty of studying yourself. You don't want to find yourself falling behind. Thank you, Dad. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Most of our classes seem like they'll be pretty hard, too. Agreed. Besides, it'll be a chance to show up those snobby upper-class students. He really does want to show everyone up, doesn't he? I'll see you tomorrow, then. Yeah, good night. Maybe turn on a pompous ass piece of crap. Anyway, moving on. Hey guys, nice room. It's actually a pretty nice room. I like that plant. Anyway, moving on. Evening, Reen. What's up? The sky, guys. The sky. Actually, I was just looking for you. I've got your student notebook here. There you go. Yep. Oh, I was wondering when that would come. Thanks. Sorry to make you go out of your way to deliver it. Again, Sarah's the one doing that. No worries. Your room's got a really distinctive feel to it, though. What's that hanging from the wall? On the wall? Dead cat? That's sort of an ornament made in the North Highlands. I don't know why I said dead cat. It's definitely dead cat, though. I thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. I see. It really does give the whole room an exotic feel. No, it doesn't. You've got your brushes out too, so I'm guessing you're going to spend tomorrow painting? Yeah, I'm planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you feel like it. I won't. Haha, will do. Never gonna do that. Okay, whose room is this? Use this as room. I don't know why we can enter Gaius's but nobody else's. Who's there? It's me, Reen. I've got your student notebook here. Very well. God damn it, Reese. Hi. Yeah, my thanks. Don't mention it. Mind if I ask what you were up to? Or simply reading? Oh, what kind of book? One with words. A biography I borrowed from the library. Why must I indulge in mundane little questions? Yeah, let's just leave him alone, huh? While we may live in the same dorm, the two of us are perfect strangers. Your proximity to me does not give you license to intrude on my private life. Jesus Christ. We only asked if you were reading a book. You didn't even have to tell us. Jesus, you pompous ass. Anyway, you're right. I'm sorry about that. Pay it no mind. Also, I suggest you be more mindful of when and to whom you volunteer your time. Otherwise, people will be more than happy to simply use you at every turn. Goodbye, Eustace. Rude fucking prick. Was that meant to be a warning? He doesn't seem like an easy guy to make friends with, that's for sure. But maybe he's got a good heart. Somehow I doubt that. Unless it's not even his. Oh, we can enter Elliot's room. Oh, very musical, I see. For someone who plays the violin, why'd you have a... Oh, it's a violin. I thought it was a saxophone. I was wrong sound. You have many violins. There, Rain. Something the matter? Towa gave me class 7 student notebooks to hand out earlier, so I'm just going around delivering those. Here's yours, Elliot. Oh, thanks. Anyway, were you playing the violin in here? Sorta. It's pretty light, so I wasn't really playing per se, just doing the fingering motions. I'm not even gonna go there with that one. The wind orchestra isn't meeting tomorrow, so I thought I should get in some practice. Tonight instead. Wow, you're really into music, huh? I can't imagine most people being that invested in their hobbies. If your room's fucked... Your room's fuck? Oh, sorry, I misspoke. Your room's chock full of musical stuff too. Good God. Ha! It's not that much, honestly. It's more than needs to be there. But okay. It'd be nice if the walls in these dorms were a bit more soundproof, though. Just put foam up. Then I'd be able to play all night without bothering anyone. Spoken like a true music nerd. Says the sword nerd. Let's see now. Ah, yes. Downstairs we go. Let us... Upstairs we go. I sometimes forget that the map system is rather weird. Anyway. Which room are we doing first? Let's do 303. Laura's room. Hey, Laura, are you in there? Where else is she gonna be? It's probably past curfew. Is that you, Reen? No, it's your dad. It's me, your dad. I'll be right there. Well, thank you for taking the time to deliver it to me. Don't worry about it. What were you doing anyway? You didn't hear me knocking and you're covered in sweat. I don't think we want to know. Oh dear God. I don't think we want to know what she was doing. Ah! Wooden sword, I see. This is not helping. I was just practicing the wooden sword. I must have been focused on my practice that I didn't hear you knock at first. That's some concentration, alright. Maybe I should do some practicing when I get back to my room, too. Sorry for the yawn. Haha, you certainly don't want to neglect your training. I'd enjoy it if I had someone to duel with sometime, too. Well then, good night. Good night. What a conversation. What? Okay, we'll do 304. Emma's room. Yes, who is it? It's me, Rain. Do you have a moment? Ah, Rain, I'll be right there. Thank you. Oh, on an unrelated note, how are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? Are we going on a date with Emma? I'm thinking I'll help out the student council. No, you were thinking that you weren't going to do anything and then got forced to help out the student council. How about you? I plan on learning to speak. I plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what the culture clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Alright, joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Alright, I will. Also, I do hope you're able to make up with Alyssa soon. I really hope so too. Yeah, I'm going to try and talk to her again later. Good luck. But don't try to rush things either. I think Alyssa still needs to sort out her feelings about everything. But don't worry. I'm sure it will all work out in the end. Feelings about what? Thanks. Good night, Emma. Good night. Thank you for bringing me my notebook too. You're very welcome. Feelings about what? 305. This should be Fee's room. Who's that? It's me, Rain. I've got something here for you. Please stop. These jokes write themselves and you guys can make up the jokes yourself. Coming. Cheers. You on? Oh, we're gonna sleep? I didn't mean to wake you up. It's fine. I'm surprised you went to sleep this early though. I mean, we just had dinner. I didn't have anything else to... You done? Yeah, I just wanted to give you the notebook. Right. Bye then. Jesus me. Oh shit, no. She's a unique one, that girl. I wonder how she ended up a student here anyway. Who's next? 302. Oh god damn it. The blonde. I need to give Alyssa her notebook too. Right, here it goes. Who is it? It's me, Rain. What do you want? Son Daddy. What are you even thinking coming to some innocent girl's room this late at night? Sweetheart, I get the feeling you're nothing I get the feeling you're everything but innocent. Okay, good point. I wouldn't have in the normal circumstances, but there's something I need to give you. A slap across the face. Rain explained that Tara asked him to hand out everyone's student notebooks. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. She's getting changed. There she is. Hurry up and hand it over. Okay, just hold on a second. Rain took out Alyssa's notebook. It should be this one. Let's see. Alyssa, right. Don't read that! Alyssa snatched the student notebook out of Rain's hands. I can't let my guard down around you for a second, can I? Sorry, I can't tell which notebook is which without looking inside. I really didn't mean any harm. That's so you say. Anyway, that's all you wanted, isn't it? Good night, then. Good night, you fucking bitch. Jesus Christ. I guess I'll have to back off for tonight. But it seems that R is just an initial. I didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. Well, you shouldn't have been reading it anyway. Is there a reason she's hiding it? Oh god, yes. But I'm not telling you what it is, because you don't find out until later on. I believe that's all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. Back to Reen's bedroom we go. Should I call it a day? Well, we got nothing else to do. Let's advance the main story. Hope with this episode we will be able to get some fighting in. So it's not all talk. Well, it's a free day, so I think we do. Should be able to get some training in. Chester is such a nice place. Council tasks for April. Here we go. Let's read these. These are always fun to read. Yeah. The top two, the ones that are required, they're like to progress the main story. The blue one is just a side quest we can do, which I will do anyway because they're always fun. But let's read what we have to do. Oh, it's from Principal Van Dyke. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena has been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request that one or more combat-ready students look into this and report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office on the first floor of the main building. Principal Van Dyke. Okay. Horrible delivery. it's from George. Oh yeah, I remember George. I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, left of the student union building, and I'll tell you more. George, year 2, class 3. And a noteworthy loss. Collect. I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the student union building, and I'd really appreciate it if someone lent me a hand. Colette, Year 1, Class 4. Sure, let's help her out. One from the principal, one from the engineering club. Oh, hey, and one from another first year. I certainly wasn't expecting a request from the principal as one of my very first assignments. I hope I don't screw it up. I'm curious about that one from the engineering club too. Sounds interesting. Well, I've got all day, so let's just dive in, I guess. Yep. Quest tab. Don't care. No one cares. No one cares. 2 bonding. Oh yeah, you can, on free days, you can have special events can be triggered with certain classmates and sub-characters. These are called bonding events. There is a thing to the bonding events, at the end, depending on how high your bond is with someone, you can have a special one-on-one with them at the end of the game. So we will try and get that. I'm not going to be able to do... Well, you cannot physically do all of them in one playthrough. So it is possible that I will end up doing a second playthrough. I don't think I'll record that one because it'll just be the same stuff, so I'll just blitz through it until I get to the end, and then I'll show you all the bonding scenes if you guys want to see it. But for now, we will just focus on one. But we're gonna use all the bonding points that we can anyway. Yeah, it's 1 point for everyone. Another thing about the bonding stuff, pardon me, the bonding stuff is that it gives you, well, I'll show you when we get there, don't worry. Yep. Yep. So you get 2 during the... I know all this. You get 2 during the day and 1 at night. So what I usually do is pick... Because the only reason I said it is... hang on a minute. Got a bit of a cutscene here. The weather's beautiful today. Anyway, it looks like I have to read all this. Anyway, the reason I say it's impossible to actually do all of them at once is because sometimes there's more bonding events than people... Well, more bonding events to do than you get bonding points. But when you beat the game, you can load in your clear data and it gives you the maximum bonding points, so you can just do all of them in one go. It's rather helpful, but right at the beginning, during your very first playthrough, it's literally impossible to get everyone at the end. There's also, I think there's like special circumstances that trigger some of them, but I can't remember for definite. But don't worry, we will figure it out when we get there. Right then, let's head out. Yeah, Center of Trista, there's a shopping deal. Good God, it's gonna go through all of them. The general goods, accessories, ingredients, clothing, footwear, and accessories. The clothing and footwear is basically your armor. The bookstore, interesting stuff there sometimes, because you can buy books that you can give to certain people, or you read and you can talk, and it says it talks to certain people, so it does raise your bond. And there's books that give you extra recipes as well, but we don't have the recipes at the moment. Yeah, I don't know why you'd pay the small fee to restore your CP, well, especially if you're Reen, because if Reen kills, then he gains CP due to his master quartz. I don't think we can do... Okay. I don't think we can do... I know the quick travel menu. I'm not using it yet. I don't think we can do the cooking just yet. I don't remember. Okay, let's... okay, it looks like it's gonna be at the school. But we will find the bonding events. And we will do some of the bonding events. Oh. Don't do it! You have a lot to live for. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really going to be biting today. Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Hey there! Haven't met you yet. You're got one of those red uniforms on, so I guess you're from Class 7? That's right, my name's Green Swarzer. Are you first year too? Yep, I'm Kenneth Lakelord, Class 2. I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. It's really laid back. You'd like it. But yeah, pleasure's all mine. Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about fishing? No, Reen, it's about reading books. Jesus Christ. Catch on quick? Trist is supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. I'm just trying to figure out the right spot. Haha. Seems like you're having fun at least. You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you? How about giving it another shot? Well, sure, but how did you know that? Haha, just a hunch. Well then, from one fisherman to another. Fishing book, beginner rod. Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing. Don't sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club is here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler, but don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content. Oh, what? Haha, just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points. Prizes? Points? What's going on? Now that that's all explained, it's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me. The fishing is fun. It's a good way to pass time when you're not busy. I'm still confused about some of the stuff you said, but oh well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, the label says it's made by the Lakelord Company. Wait a minute, isn't Lakelord his last name? Yeah, it is. His family must be pretty famous then, and I'd assume experts on fishing. Should we do some fishing? We're gonna do some fishing. I'll show you what it is. He was looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent fishing spot. The pond he mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have the time. Fishing. Yeah. The points you get, or the stuff you get from the fishing, you can get like different quartz and everything like that. So yeah, let's show off the fishing. Okay, fish. There's 5 fish to catch. And it's basically a little mini game where you have to repeatedly spam the buttons. They get harder depending on the fish you're trying to catch, but we got this one. They get harder and more complicated with every fish that you get. At the moment we've only got swordtails. With the rod I have, we don't get that. Well, it's easier to lose fish with the rod you have, especially the bigger fish, and the points help you buy better rods so that we can catch better fish and stuff like that. And they sometimes give you recover your CP. Let's just catch all 5 of these actually. See if we can catch something new. Nope, same ones. I think it's actually the same ones at the beginning. But yeah, I did manage to catch every single fish in the game, and it takes quite a while. But you need the best rod on the game to do it. I don't think we're going to bother doing the fishing aspect of things. We're just doing it for now. Because sometimes he does give you some decent quartz that can help you later on in the game.
Caught one.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just get the last 2, I guess. Then we will move on, I promise. Because I have so much more stuff to show off. This looks like the same ones. There we go. You know what? We got one more. Let's just get it. I was gonna leave it, but no. We've come this far, guys. We might as well carry on Yep, all the same one for now. There's different areas. There's even areas in the old schoolhouse actually has an area where you can fish. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, the old schoolhouse actually has an area you can fish in. But I don't think we're gonna do the fishing too much because well, it can get kind of boring and silly to watch. So we'll just skip over the fishing. Right, let me just check. Ah, yes, here we go. Our neighborhood, well, because of the blue quest that we had, we basically have a green marker in here, which means it's a side quest. But these are always fun to do, so let's just get through this. I can really see you looking for your notebook, sweetheart. Pardon me, you're Colette from Class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the student council? Yeah, I did. But you're that guy from Class 7. You don't know that. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? What? The fuck does my life have to do with you exactly? Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's what this is. So that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in Class 7 must be amazing. Haha, it's no big deal. Just shut up and tell me what you want. So, you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. See, so that's how Towa has us all arranged, huh? Well, accept her request. Sure, you can count on me. Really? Thank you so much. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me where you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't because it wasn't there. It's a mystery. Yesterday after school. Got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends. So I definitely had it then. God, you're fucking dumb. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see. That narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student council union. I'm pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went? Right. So there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there, because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out, because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is, then. So, do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you'll need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It probably would be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the student union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. I don't know why I put that friggin' voice on for her, but yeah. I just randomly just put on voices. Okay, we're going to the second floor. Because I know exactly where it is. We'll do the engineering club in a minute. Fee! What are you doing? Actually we need to do the bonding event with Fee. Well, we don't need to do it with Fee, but we're in wrong buttons. We're gonna do it with Fee because I like Fee. Yeah, so we're gonna do it with Fee. Okay, where was it? I've come up the wrong stairs, because it's all the way over here. I believe it's not this one. Is it this one. There we go. Must have fell out of her pocket when she sat down to do whatever she did. That should be it. But I should check the inside just to be sure. Rain picked up the student notebook and checked the identification field. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. She'll be happy to see this. I should get it back to her as soon as I can. Well, let's go right now. Can I fast travel? Yes, I can. Where was she? Oh, Emma's here? I forgot about that. I believe she's upstairs. Yeah, Colette, here's your shit. Did you find it? Yeah, assuming this is actually your notebook, why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Rain. I'm sorry, I'm so relieved. It's a book. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know, the sofa's on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area. It was on one of those, just sitting there. The sofa's on the second floor? Oh! I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it when sitting down once before. Maybe you shouldn't put it in your ass pocket then. I heard it falling out my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? God, she's fucking stupid. Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. Hold on, let me check. Oh, wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even there. What? Are your parents brother and sister? There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will bring up more problems because you're stupid and probably didn't. You'll forget you have pockets. Haha, I would have been of service. Can I go now? You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks? Silver chain. An accessory? Hold on, I couldn't possibly. Haha, don't worry about it. I borrowed one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. This does not surprise me. You can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Haha, well, if you're sure. Thanks. That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Ring. I think I changed her voice like 4 times during that entire conversation. Whatever, we did it. Now she's sat on her ass. Let's do a bonding event with Emma. I think Emma's here. Wait, hang on. Yeah, there she. Are you two? Hang on a minute. Let me set my camera up. There you go. There. Are you two gonna fight? I'd be hoping to see that fight. Dorothy seems like such a passionate person. Writing novels and short stories together should be a lot of fun too. Maybe this really is the club for me. Great. Don't care. It turns out we can't do bonding event with Emma for some reason. Who did we do the bonding events with? It's been so long since I played this, I don't remember. Hang on. Wrong button. Square. Oh yeah, we can do it with Laura, and if we go back to Trista, we can do it with Marcus and Emma. Elliot. I forgot. I completely forgot that they have the yellow exclamation points by the people you can do the bonding events with. So, jeez, it's been a while since I played this game. I really haven't played it since I maxed the game out. So let's go and do the Laura bonding event, I guess. And then we will do a Maki's bonding event. And then we'll move on and do some missions. Oh, actually, we will trigger... Where is she? We will trigger... I think she's over here. We will trigger the George mission. Oh, there she is. Nice legs. Good day, Rain. Have you come to first swim too? Not quite. I'm surprised the swimming club's active at this time of year, though. Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training. Haha. How did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around for a bit longer? Yes! Perv at them, Breen, because that's what you want to do. Would it be fine if I just hung out and watched the club for a while? Yes, watching women in their bathing suits, because there's nothing wrong with that. You'll get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short-distance swimming speeds. You think you're good to record my times? Sure, I can do that. I got nothing better to do in my life. She's like a mermaid. A very, very slow mermaid. Goal! That took you 22.34 seconds. Phew! Just the so-so time. So-so? You tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Mermaid! There you go. Haha! Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Your dad's a freak. Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off her while she was in the water. Reen, you perv. I like it. Is there a reason you're staring at me? I'm sure there's many reasons he's staring at you. Oh, no, don't mind me. I have my children. I take it swimming is a speciality of yours then? Perhaps a more habit than speciality. Legram is located alongside a lake and I used to swim in their winter to train. It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you'd join a more combat-oriented club. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. And that's the hope. And my father once told me, there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. No, there's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Forget I said anything. That's it. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck. I know you can do it. I actually believe that Laura may be part fish. She is actually a mermaid. Okay, let's leave the mermaid to her, whatever she's doing. And go and see. Okay there, woman. That's a door, you can open it, right? Alright. She seems to be having a good time on her own. Right, let's go and see George. Then we go back to Trista, and we will do the bonding event with Marcus. Okay. George! How's it going? Hey there, this is you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Towa when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. George Gnome. I think that's how you pronounce the last name. I'm George Gnome, second year for class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Reen Swarzer from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Towa told me that you're helping out the student council. You probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled. Good luck with everything. Thank you very much. But I am curious. What the hell do you do here? This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own ordnance station factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining ordnance here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all of the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too? That's right. I handle that stuff here at the engineering club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So what do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 orbital products for me. First up is this orbital scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club. Home economics room. Okay, got it. The next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yeah. There was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people interested too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Haha, sure does. The second delivery I need you to make is this antique orbital lamp. This one's going to Mitch at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. It's kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique orbital lamp to pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is this orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know that why you're there and she'll call Michael out for you. An orbital wristwatch from Michael from Radio Trista. That's the receptionist. Right, I'm gonna do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. Well, I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all of those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Let's do the Trista ones first, because there's more to do there. And let's do the park. Sadly, we're coming up on time. We'll do the bonding event with Machias, and then we'll end the episode here. Next episode, I promise we will have a couple of fights going on. I was surprised to find that in spite of its quaint size, this town has all the shops one could possibly want. This cafe has a rather pleasant atmosphere too. It seems like the perfect environment for studying. Yeah, it certainly feels like a town built around the academy. I have to hand it to you though, you're really dedicated to your studies. Haha, just doing what's expected of a student. Lazy bastard. You should try to make a habit of preparing for classes in advance and then reviewing new material afterward. Seems like a smart idea. Maybe this would be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Sure, let's do it. Mind if I joined you? Not at all. I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. I'm paying. Marine ordered a drink and proceeded to join Machias on his break. I'm not saying the word sip. I just said the word sip. Whatever. You can tell this cafe uses some high quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee then. I don't like coffee. The smell knocks me sick. Haha, mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me the taste for it. Ah, that explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regnitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? You got a problem with that? It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. I'm not sure anybody cares. It doesn't help that I was associated with nobles. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. That couldn't be anyone other than Eustace, and how do you sip arrogantly? I'm sure Machias thinks everything he does is arrogant. So sorry, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Haha, don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee too, then. Indirect guess. They each poured some of their drink into the other's cup from their respective pots. I'm not saying it. You're right. This isn't so bad. Haha, glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time I'm really studying. Haha, keeps you sharp between the ears. So does a smack in the mouth. Why don't the two of us study here sometime? Sounds like a plan. And thus, the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. Which makes my bond with Machias strengthen. Machias is only higher than Laura's, because we were using Machias in the first episode. So their bond grew as they were working together early on. Anyway, no. I don't want to overwrite that one. Let's save here. And there we have it. That is going to end this episode. I know I said there should be some action in this one. I apologize. I didn't realize. I forgot actually that the quests were going to take that long, and then we did the bonding events and the fishing. In the next episode, we will get some action, though. I promise. And we will also be finishing up George's request. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed recording it. If you like what you saw, by all means, tell yourself a like button. Don't forget to subscribe because I've got more videos coming out. And I will see you all next time. See you later, guys.